Good morning, everyone. It's Monday. Hooray. Well, it's not that bad of a Monday, at least for me, as I am off this week. Woohoo! But anyway, today is the Monday recap, where we talk about where we stand heading into the week for the YieldMax funds, TSLY, CONY, NVDY, and MSTY. I'm also going to show you some additions I made to my Defiance worksheet based on popular demand, and also I'll cover Roundhill and how they're looking. Okay, but first, it looks like the stock market is very green, so possibly after the disaster that happened over the weekend, maybe there's belief that Trump is essentially a walk-in to be president, which is maybe why the the market is heading green. I don't know. You guys tell me. But that's, I'll show you the pre-market in a second, but it looks like our calls are screwed. So we'll go through the strike prices one by one, and maybe we'll look at that pre-market right after. So, all right, so let's go here. Let's pull up pre-market, and then let's pull up our spreadsheet. Let's do TSLY first. So TSLY July, they got lucky. They were 10% out of the money. That's right. All right, so their strike price is 275, which is currently 10.78% out of the money. That allows for a decent a decent gain for TSLY. So it could be a very good day for TSLY. They closed at 248.23. So let's take a look at pre-market. Let's refresh so it's all good. Get rid of this bottom thing, this top thing. All right, look at that, man. Tesla is up 4.54%. And guess what? We ain't capped. We are halfway there. So, again, that's I don't know where this day is headed. I just know, most things do look green, except I looked at Meta. Meta was like the only red thing. I don't know. We'll keep looking, though. TSLY, look at that. Up 3.81. Let's see. Comparably. 4.54, 3.81. Okay. Close enough, I guess. But still, TSLY at $17 range. All right. I jumped ahead. NVDY, not that green, to be honest. But let's take a look at their strikes. So, NVDY. They have a 136 strike, and they closed at 129.28. So they are 5.2% out of the money. So if we go back to their pre-market, luckily they're not booming. They're only up 0.73%. So if we look at NVDY as well, they're probably up similar. Yep, NVDY is up 0.66%. So nothing crazy showing on NVIDIA. Now Coin, that's another story. Coin is up 5.7%. And from what I remember, we did not go that far out of the money. But let's check. I know this is like a backwards way of doing this, guys. But it's unusual where the pre-market is this crazy. Plus, it's the Monday recap. So this is all we're pretty much covering as far as YieldMax. Yeah, man. They got 227.50 and 230 as their strikes, 4 and 5% out of the money. Their prior close was 218, so they're only 4 and 5% out of the money, and they're already 5.6% out of the money. I mean 5.6% up. They're at 230.20. So crazy. CONY, look at that. It's up 4.25%, but it's soon to be capped. Well, basically is capped. Now, let's take a look at this one, MSTR. Do you recall MSTR and the danger of our synthetic? Well, let's go look at that first. Okay, first we'll go to the synthetic. This synthetic is a 1550, right? The strike is at 1550. They are 9.89% away. The last close we show was 1396. So are they close to hitting 1550? Abso-freaking-lutely. Holy crap. Look at that. 1522. So regardless, if MST, I mean, I don't know. If it goes up above the strike price, they may decide to just close it out and roll it right away, right? Take the little win while you can get it. I mean, how long is this going to last? I don't know. The fact that they waited into the last week is awesome. So good job, MSTY Fund Manager. Now let's take a look at their strikes, though. It's probably not going to be pretty, but let's take a look anyway. There's going to be a lot of weekly losses this week. So their strike, yeah, 14.55. Dumbass strike price there. Oh my God. Now I remember. 4.17% on the money because they were striving for 166% yield. So yeah, unfortunately for MSTY, price appreciation, you're pretty much going to be capped right away at the open. Let's see, they're 4% out of the money, and let's see what the pre-market says. They're up 8, yeah, 4%. Okay, so they can only gain so much. Obviously, their synthetic is going to help push them up a little more, but in reality, they're going to be capped on their weekly, which. Yeah, again, damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's like, what do you want? Like, the synthetic is about to take a loss. Do you want the synthetic to take a loss, or do you want the weeklies to take a loss? Either way, if MSTR was going up this week a decent amount, you're going to take a loss on one of them. All right, so what a crazy ass day this is turning out to be. TSLY is up 9.13%. TNA, oh my God, is up 3.46%. What the hell am I going to sell puts on? AMDY is up 0.67%. AMZY is frozen. BTC is up 4.4%. So I don't know why crypto is booming so much based on what happened this weekend. But again, we'll see. We'll see. You guys know more than me. I don't really watch the news that much, but I'm just tracking numbers here. So anyway, so let's get to some additions I did. So that's the update for YieldMax. By the way, I did my final estimate on YieldMax, YMAG, and Ulti. I made that, I think I posted Saturday night, but I could pin that to the top comment of this video if you guys are interested. All right, something I added to my Defiance. I made a Defiance video yesterday, and I was talking about, should I add a recovery rate column? And everyone said absolutely. So I'm like, okay, I could do that. That's pretty easy, actually. So since the latest distribution, they paid 65 cents. So the question is, what percent of that have they recovered to date, right? Because obviously once they pay that and the price drops by that amount, how long is it going to take us to recover that amount and more back? So if I go down all the way to the latest date, they recovered 31% of that. You can see they were at 60% here, which was awesome, but unfortunately, they got brought back down to reality the one bad day, which was the 11th. But basically, it's still early in the month. They're about a third of the way through, so they recovered 31%. That's for QQQY. JEPY recovery, if we go to the bottom, they are up to 61%. So they have recovered 61% of their 0.46 latest distribution, okay? So basically all I do is I divide the current month-to-date income, which is column E, I divide that against the dividend, and it tells you what percentage that is of that number. It's pretty simple math here. Anybody could do this. IWMY, zoom in, they actually have recovered 47%. They did have a low payment though. They had a low distribution of 69 cents last go around, but they did recover 47% already from last month. Tress. Let's see. They have recovered 26%. 26% of their whopping 15-cent payment. So I guess it's better than negative. All right, so SPY-T, let's see what they recovered. They paid out 33 cents. They have recovered all of that and then some. So they are up. In fact, they are up 44% on top of, after the recovery. So So they said, okay, we recovered all we did, and then we're still going. So they may double that. They may be at 200% when all said and done. YieldMax. All right, YieldMax paid us what? $1.23, which is a massive payment. So let's see. Yeah, they did not recover that yet. They are at 19% recovery rate. It's not easy to recover that high of a payment. All right, QQQT, I did not add anything because they didn't pay anything, so there's nothing yet to recover. But they have made about 45 cents month to date. So again, very impressive numbers so far for Defiance, I think, this month. So let me know what you guys think of the new recovery rate. Now, I can add this to my YieldMax file, but keep in mind, it's not as straightforward as Defiance. Defiance is simply selling puts every day. Everything's freaking just the puts. YieldMax, I'll do the same thing. I'll track the price difference from the latest ex-dividend date, right, to the current date. And whatever that changes, that will show you how much they made, and I'll compare that to the latest distribution, and then I'll calculate the recovery rate, all right? If you guys want that, I could probably get that done today and post that on tomorrow's video, or I can make a separate video, whatever you guys prefer. I'm assuming you're going to want it. So I'm just going to, more than likely get that done for you guys and maybe I'll make a separate video, actually. I don't freaking know, but we'll see. All right, let's go to Roundhill. Let me know what you think of the Defiance recovery rates, though. All right, Roundhill, what do we got? We got a beast of a fund, man. This fund is awesome. I mean, unbelievable. Look at this. What they launched at, like 46.44. QDTE is currently at 45.27. Okay. So latest distribution, 34 cents, which annualizes at 39% yield. Yes, that's perfect. Right in my freaking range. Last week, not so much, 22%. Week before that, 40%, 33%, 27%. So it's kind of all over the place. But look at the total return. That's what we care about. 6.79%. That's very nice. That's without drip, of course. So QDTE, very nice distribution, very nice total return. XDTE, by the way, RDTE, I believe, is coming out. I don't know when, but it's going to be another one to track, of course. I don't know how. The more automated I get, I guess, the easier I can. But some things like YieldMax will never be automated. That's the problem. So XDTE, again, back to launch date, 52.46. They're at 52.70. So they actually have capital gains. Latest distribution, 23 cents. That's a 23% yield. That's not that great. It's okay. Last week, 21%, 26%, 22%. So at least they're consistently in their same yield bucket. So you know what to expect with XDTE. QDTE is kind of all over the place. But anyway, total return for XDTE is 6.79%. So that's pretty freaking solid, man. I love it. So again, that's the Roundhill update. Sorry, I'm combining it all in one video. But typically, the Monday recap is a mishmash of a whole bunch of crap. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the mishmash of crap. But the summary is pre-market is looking crazy. And we may get, what better week for TSLY to have 10% out of the money calls? I mean, I know they're not booming like crypto, but they're 4.87% up. And what time is it? 5:18 a.m. So people are still asleep. Obviously more buys can come in, But we'll see, man. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed the Monday recap with all the extra information. Like I said, let me know what you think of the recovery rate on Defiance. Are you happy with the results? And also, like I said, I'm assuming you want it on YieldMax, so I'm not even gonna ask, I guess, because it's gonna be the majority. Yes, it's probably useful to see that. So I will work on that. So as always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully we're entertained. If not, I'll see you tomorrow, and I will do my best to entertain you. But anyway, for real, if you guys enjoy this content, please remember to hit the like button. All right, it goes a long way, a very, very long way. And then if you want to help out the channel even more, you could share it with your friends and family. And then, of course, today I have an interview, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Sylvia Jablonski of Defiance. So just in time for the recovery rates. So now you can see. So if you have any questions for her, please join the live and ask at that point in time. Don't ask on this video. Don't ask in advance. Ask as soon as I go live, because this is a community interview and I'm only asking community questions, okay? So hopefully you guys can attend and ask Sylvia. Again, there's a whole bunch of Defiance funds, all right? So you can ask her, questions about her funds, questions about what she thinks about the market. I don't know. As long as, again, like I said, they just gotta be, somewhat relatable and respectful. So hopefully you guys can make it for that. Anyway, guys, I guess keyword time. So it's Monday, keyword, and what's the keyword? So how about this? My freaking check engine light went on, and I just got my car worked on not that long ago. Yes, I drive an old ass car, 2008, but today's keyword, if you made it this far in the video, is freaking check engine light. So I'm hoping it's nothing, but we shall see. I got to make sure it's okay because I got to travel for work I think at the end of this month. So I need it working. Can't be pulled over. Can't be stalling out somewhere. But anyway, guys, if you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, post in the comments freaking check engine light. So, or freaking cars, or freaking Toyota, or freaking whatever. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you at 1 p.m. All right? Have a good one. Later.